Nazi. Let's see, I'm a thief, I'm dishonest, I'm a hypocrite, I steal money from my patron. Let's see how this is. I've never had anything like this before in my life. Here, I'm going to take some off the edge here. So here, I'm going to get, oh my God. Just take a look at what I've got here. Look at this fork. It's peanut butter cup. Oh crap, piece fell off. Peanut butter cup, right? Frosting, fudge, sauce. Looks amazing. Let's see what it tastes like. You guys ready? Here we go. That's fucking good.
Maybe half of it or 3/4.
I can get the fucking box open. There we go. That's just under 3/4 of a cup. That's what I'm going to put in there. And I got sugar all over the countertop.
Well, I'll take care of that. Now, what does the sugar do in the sauce?
Add sweetness.
And actually, just recently, I've decided that I was going to make my diet a little bit more healthy. So rather than going out and getting burgers or fried food, maybe I'll go get a grilled chicken sandwich. Maybe I'll go to Subway and I'll get a cold cut sandwich with veggies. That's the kind of stuff that you can do to really turn your life around. What are some of my favorite breakfast foods? I would say, you know, any kind of eggs. I like eggs over easy or scrambled eggs or an omelet. Pancakes are okay, but I rarely eat them. But I do like both plain buttermilk and like blueberry pancakes. What else for breakfast foods? I do like waffles, but again, something I rarely eat, but I used to like waffles a lot. My mom would make those for me. I really hate Pop-Tarts, but I like toaster strudels. But you know, in the modern day, I probably like a bacon, egg, and cheese sandwich or something like that. I would make myself for breakfast. Something like that. In reality, I probably don't eat bacon anymore. Just egg and cheese. Egg and cheese sandwich. What will be the rest of the stream? Well, there's really not much else to do. I can go back to the town and trade in the quest and see what the next leg of the story is, but I wanted to do a little bit of leveling of restoration magic now that I actually have restoration magic. What's wrong with that? Do I like oatmeal? Yes, I used to have instant oatmeal, like Quaker instant oatmeal when I was a kid. I'd always have the one that was like peaches or apples or spice and raisins and stuff in it. I thought those were pretty good, but I haven't had oatmeal in a million years. Alright, so what you were seeing is the end of about 2 hours of work that we did this afternoon. As you can see, the corner of the condo is no longer cluttered with boxes because we pulled those boxes out. We packed up all of the major models that I have here in my condo. They're all now in their boxes. A lot of people for years said, Phil, why'd you keep the boxes? Why would you keep the boxes for all those models? This is the reason why, because these boxes are full of styrofoam packing that are going to protect my statues and models when I move. So we did a lot of work. A few things got broken, which we expected. A few things went a little bit easier. Some things were a little bit tougher. But the bottom line is all the major stuff is packed up. All we got to do now eventually is rearrange this because my whole side of my condo is boxes now. I need to rearrange them, okay? But what you're going to notice is how different the condo looks. Look, no statues. Over here, look. No statues. Just take a look at the bar. Look how different this looks. There's almost nothing. I mean, the only things that you see here are video game related. For example, you know, the sword lamp, these action figures, you know, the little baubles here and there from games, but none of the major models are out anymore. So with a little bit more cleanup, this bar may actually finally be completely cleared up. We'll be able to use it again. And yeah, even the bookcase over here, as you can see, oh, you can actually see the Dark Souls strategy guide. There's nothing on top. So, piece by piece, this is how it's going to be over the next month or so. You know, packing stuff up, cleaning stuff up, and this is how it's going to go. You know, I'm making this because a lot of people ask me, gee, Phil, what does it look like now? What I will probably do is piece by piece as I pack major stuff. Like, look, we got all this gaming-related shit right here, right? All this stuff here. As I pack this stuff up, film more and more and show you the process of what it's like as this place starts to wind down. Hey, when you were in high school or your mid-20s, did you ever think about joining the military? Yes, and I've told this story before, but I'll very briefly tell it again. When I was in high school, I didn't know what I wanted to do with my life. I didn't know if I wanted to go to college, if I wanted to go to the military. Now, my dad was a Marine, and I had considered going to join the Marines, and or just the military in general. So I went to the local recruitment board or whatever, and they did an interview with me. Based off of the responses to my interview, they thought that I was a top candidate to be an officer. Okay, now they didn't promise anything. Obviously, you got to go through basic training, but they were like, listen, you know, you're very smart. You're high ranked in your school. You're on track to go to a nice college. But if you go to the military, you'll be an officer. You won't see the front lines if you ever do get deployed, yada, yada, yada. And basically, they pumped up the military for me and said that this is going to be a great thing for you. So I remember after doing this interview, I was like, okay, this could be viable. And here's what happened. I swear to God, this is what happened. This is 100% true. I was about to leave, and as I was about to leave from the interview, the guy who interviewed me said, so what do you think, honestly? And I said, well, I'll be honest with you. A lot of what you said to me sounds attractive, but I do want to weigh and balance my other options too. And, you know, there's a possibility that I'll be back, but, you know, I'm going to be straight with you. I'm not 100% sold, but I liked what I heard today. The guy was such a cocky fucker. Here's what he said to me. He said, that's okay. I know you'll be back. We'll see you soon. And the second he fucking said that to me, I immediately was turned off from going back. And I never did. Because the bottom line is when you're so... There's one thing. Confidence is one thing. That was cocky, egotistical bullshit. And what I could tell is that in his head, they had ingrained that military shit. Oh, it's the best thing ever, and loyalty to your country, and herpa derpa fucking derp. The stuff that people fall for, that lack of independent thought, that he thought the military was such the best thing, and because I had, you know, they'd done such a good job at selling the military, there was no way in hell that I wouldn't come back. And he said it in such a cocky fucking way that immediately I said, there's no fucking way I would ever go back and be a part of that. And I never did.
United States Army Basic Training, where civilians become soldiers. Yes, the Army still has drill sergeants who will transition you from a civilian into a soldier during your basic training. Yes, the training is physically rigorous and mentally challenging.
My hand hurts badly. Street Fighter says he was worried about my toe yesterday. You mean when the stupid hard drive fell in the closet and smashed my foot? It hurt for about 25 minutes and then it stopped, and luckily today no swelling, so it must not have been as bad as it felt. If I'm on my feet for extended periods of time. So Saturdays in particular, I go out with Leanna, we go out to dinner, we maybe walk around, do some shopping, we go out and do grocery shopping. When I come home on Saturdays and I'm bringing in grocery bags, typically my back hurts all day, and I come home and then my back hurts a bit, but all I gotta do is lay on my bed for like, you know, 20-30 minutes to let it decompress, and then I'm fine. Hey, dude, I give up. I can't do it. I'll try it one more time, and if I can't get it, fuck it, I quit. This isn't fun. Yeah, I need your help, guys. Seriously, like, I need your advice and help to know what I'm doing is right. Because right now I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. And I need your assistance. Based off of the responses to my interview, they thought that I was a top candidate to be an officer.
You know, I'm smart. I banked my money.
Promised I would make. What we're going to do today is we are going to take a look at some of the classic games which I have purchased over the past several months since John Rambo and I discovered the 2 game exchange stores in our area here in Connecticut. Saturday here in Washington, and after several months of living here, we finally got to the point where we were able to set up a significant amount of storage and organization for our movie and TV collection.
You know, I'm smart. I banked my money. 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 You know, I'm smart. I banked my money.
It is my new car, ladies and gentlemen. A small step up from the Camry that we were driving as a rental.
I got a dollar tip from someone named Cheeseburger. He says, if you have to sell your house, which house do you mean? This house I'm living in. I can't sell the house in Connecticut. The house in Connecticut, I owe around $97,000 against the mortgage, and it's only worth about $60,000. So I can't sell something that I owe more on it than I'll make for selling it. I have to sell this house. This house has equity in it. Another anonymous dollar tipper says that the condo is a detractor meme and they turn everything into a meme. You're right. It really is. You know, you're absolutely right. They turn everything into memes, negative memes, and they laugh about everything in my life and think it's hilarious. When in my life, you know, I have to deal with the repercussions of the shit that's happened to me over the years. To them, it's hilarious. Oh, it's funny. It's very funny. Already so bad and behind on debt, I can't fucking make my regular monthly payments on anything. How the hell am I going to afford to pay that, right? I need that money. I really do. I need that money to pay my bills, the electric bill, the internet bill. Money to do it. I don't have 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 money to do it.
You know, I'm smart. I banked my money.
To me, this game is work. To me, this is like, I have to really work my butt off to fucking succeed, and I don't want to do that. I want to have fun. We go out and do something on a Saturday afternoon. That's it. There's no, you know, every day I get a couple hours maybe with her, but those times are usually spent cooking, you know, cleaning. Every night we get a couple hours to relax on the couch and watch a television show or something. We don't have all this massive free time, and it's kind of weird because a lot of people say, well, you know, I work 9 to 5, right? And my job sucks, but you get weekends, right? Or if you don't get weekends, you get those days in between, paid holidays, right? We all get these national holidays. Not me. This Memorial Day, was I relaxing? I was streaming 8 hours. I actually worked more on a national holiday that most people have off in the United States than I normally would. And that's kind of my lifestyle. And I'm not complaining. Am I watching WrestleMania tomorrow? I have no idea. More than likely, no. Reason being, Kat works, but she's coming home earlier now. Like, I stream till like 9:30. She's home by 10. So there's no time for me to watch wrestling. Like, I have no time to watch pro wrestling at all. So I'm probably not going to watch. I haven't seen any pro wrestling, no lie, in about a month and a half. I still follow it on like social media, so I know what's going on, but I haven't seen any of it in that long.
Turn me round, but not the right way, and you might live to see another day.
What does it mean?
Won't budge. Must be locked in place.
You list business assets of $1,500. Is that correct?
Yes.
We went through the list of the various gaming machines that you have. Is that included in your business assets?
Yes.
So it's your testimony then that the business machines that we went through that you indicated were all business assets, such as your various PlayStation machines. If you were to liquidate those, the value would be $1,500.
Sure. If I were to liquidate them today, estimating, a ballpark value, like a, garage sale or sell them immediately, yes, absolutely.
Okay.
Most of the stuff there, like the computer, is very old. It's over 6 years old.
But this is something that I did nothing wrong. I did everything correct, legally. Everything was right. And Now I get fucked.
This is what happens when you let the Jews do whatever they want. You let the Jews overrun space, and now look at this. Their greed has had the artifact to turn everyone into necromorphs. So now I, the last remaining Nazi, must exterminate them. Hello, Jew. I killed him with one shot. Damn. Yes, Jews in space. You'll see what happens. Haha.
However, contributions are mandatory, or not, excuse me, boy did I screw that one up. Contributions are not mandatory. Thanks for the money, dummies, because that's exactly what you fucking are. A bunch of fucking empty-headed idiots who paid me money to get absolutely nothing out of it. Thanks. King Colon, Timmy $1, and he says, do you regret telling people that you have gout? Besides you being fat, which is hilarious because I'm not fat. All right, next question. All right, this one is from Sasassin, or it's either S-A-Sassin or Sasassin. I don't know how to pronounce that. 77. Here's the question. Phil, over the years, I know you've been through a lot of adversity. Being DDoS'd, swatted, false copyright strikes, knowing that there's been negativity about you on the internet, etc. Seems like you really have some thick skin. Snort Gang tipped $1.30 and says I got banned for saying sniff. Yeah, because you're saying Snort Gang. It's making fun of me. Fuck this game. Fuck this piece of shit. Fuck this piece of shit. Fuck you, Nintendo. Fuck you, Nintendo. You suck. You don't know what the fuck you're doing anymore, you dumb fucks. You're blind or you're an idiot. So let's see. Ban this idiot. Go ahead. Keep saying it. Ban this idiot. Goodbye. Connection was good. Nope. Sorry, you're banned. You're a complete liar. You're gone. Every idiot. Here we go. Every idiot who says that was a good connection is gone. So keep saying it. Keep saying it. Keep saying it. Every time I press a button, it shows it hitting and it rolls it back. Good connection. You're gone. Seems like you really have some thick skin. A couple videos he made about me gave him viral popularity, and that's the thing. That's what these people realize. If you just do negative drama videos on YouTube, you'll get popular. But if you actually do something constructive, no one wants to see your shit because you suck, because you're a fucking hack. And that's the case. These people couldn't ever be a fucking streamer like me and be popular because they're not entertaining. They're just negative shitheads, okay? But you're right, it's an element of jealousy, which I've said all over the years. It's always been an element of jealousy. Just watch the negative videos about me. They're oozing jealousy. How could this guy still be popular when he did this and he did that and he sucks at this game and he sucks at that game? It's just 100% jealousy. They're so angry that I do this for a living and they have to go work their shitty fucking 9-to-5 job or whatever it is, and they're so butthurt about it that they, you know, they're so angry. And I hate to say it, I could name some names of some people who've been critical of me and criticized me over the years. They're in a worse situation right now than I am. Because their YouTube ad revenue is literally less than half of what they used to make. And they're living a lifestyle that they can't support anymore. You know? But that's what happens when you put all your eggs in one basket. Luckily for me, I listened to my viewership, I listened to my fans, and last year, I diversified and I moved away from doing what I was doing. And now I have both a growing Twitch presence and an existing YouTube presence that are both supporting me, which is great. But there's these people who just hate my guts that how is Phil still surviving? How is he still able to be here in 2018 and still be pertinent and still have an audience? You know, they're so jealous and angry and just upset with their own lives that they have to focus on how good I'm doing and basically try to destroy me. And that's fucking sad and pathetic. It really is. They're nuts, dude. They're fucking nuts. Right, but no one ever went to EVO and he got 4th place. No one went to EVO qualifiers and, you know, ranked like I did. So at least in that regard, yes, I think that he would be kind of proud to what I did to put Connecticut on the map at least at one time. Okay? Very simple. I'm gonna be real honest with everyone. Just making an edited YouTube video is very easy. Doing live improv reactionary commentary is tough. The hard shit is sitting here playing the raw games. That's the hard part. Streaming is way harder than just editing videos for YouTube. Okay? It is. Real talk. What are some of my favorite breakfast foods? You know, I can make a resume and say, my God, look at this amazing body of work that I've put on the internet. For 11 years, I've been a content creator. And yes, I've had highs and lows. And yes, a lot of the stuff I used to do is way more irreverent and over the top and immature. But look at what I've become and look at the things that I've done. And you know, you could look at that and be like, wow, look at what this guy has actually accomplished for the time he's been on there. And, you know, people will be watching my content on the internet, my videos, for decades to come.
Broken for a year because the power button was broken. If you can believe it, I know you can't see because there's not good lighting. That's the power button in Leanna's hand. We had to jimmy rig it so it's